Our doors are always open.
How's it going, everyone? This is Alec. Welcome to episode 5. So we're here in the Thieves Guild
yes.
hideout.
What is it?
And I believe that we are very near the Old Ebonheart's Thieves Guild questline. Because Captain Fentus has been arrested. And now I need to find Morrowind and Fentus. So we're gonna do lots of dungeon diving. So I'll probably need to go here, this way. However, I'm really not supplied.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
I don't have any healing potions, I believe. Or pretty much any of that. So I'm gonna have to go back to surface. But I think the problem is that the guards are looking for me. So let's just try to go out. Because I suspect that this quest is going to be longer and more difficult, more challenging, so I need to supply myself. So yeah, the surface is crawling with guards looking for the rest of the Thieves Guild members. And getting arrested myself will ruin everything. So it doesn't say I can't go out, it just says that I need to be careful and not be arrested. Oh, there's a guard. Oh, the guards are all around.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
So we cannot go that way. Oh. Oh, the guards are everywhere. But luckily for me, they're standing. They're not actively chasing me, so...
Seen any elves?
Yeah, this is blocked and this is blocked. I may try to go to the roof and jump. Let me see. I need to find a way to go outside and buy some supplies. I think I'm gonna go back to the sewers and try to exit through the sewers.
Greetings.
Okay, let me just read the journal again. The main entrance is obviously not an option. But the city's sewer system is connected to the sewers under the Ebon Tower. You can get to the eastern sewers from our hideout. From there, keep going west until you reach the tower bridge. Should you have trouble finding your way, someone at the Palace of Beggars might be able to help you. I remember the Palace of Beggars, I've already been there, so...
Our doors
It's
are
kind of
always
close
open.
to the exit to the sewers, so I may be able to exit through the sewers. I just push the crank. So this is the Thieves Guild hideout. I have nothing really important here. Okay, so... Oh, I see a secret door here. Oh yeah, this is the sewers east. This is where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna rest and heal. Alright. Okay, I think the Palace of Beggars is here somewhere. This is it. It used to be a maintenance room. Okay, let's ask her.
I'm listening.
I can also ask them about Delagia's gang. The gang is gone. I suppose my life's a little easier because of it. Not much, but a little. You have my thanks. Okay, I need to ask them about Morrowind and Fentus. They're locked up in the tower. You're trying to get to them. You can get to the Ebon Tower sewers from the west sewers via the sewer pipe under the tower bridge. Prepare to do some diving and lockpicking. The entrance to the Legion dungeons should be somewhere in the eastern part of the upper sewers of the Ebon Tower. Don't let the guards catch you. Alright. So now we got some new directions. Okay, so here it is. It says prepare to do some diving and lockpicking. And because my lockpicking skills are very low, I couldn't find any trainers, so I had to buy scrolls of open locks. Okay, so first I'm gonna try to go out. We got some directions here, but I need to exit the sewers. And I think going out from here should be safe because the exit is literally in the water, underwater. So I don't think there'll be any guards there. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the hideout. Those are the rat catchers. Yeah, this should be the exit. Here somewhere. Oh. That was a big rat. Okay, here, the docks. We're going this way. Okay, the rat saw me. Maybe he'll drown. Come on, come on. Nice. And we're gonna come back the same way as well. But first I need to supply myself. Right. No guards. I will probably have to leave Old Ebonheart. If I can only get to the travel ship. And then we can leave. Yeah, the guards are everywhere. So I'm gonna leave. I'm going to leave Old Ebonheart.
What's this all about? Where would you like to go?
So we can go to Almastir, Andothren, Darwonis, Ebonheart, or Vivek. I'm gonna remain on Tamriel Rebuilt on the mainland, so my best option is probably Andothren. It's a big Hlalu city, so I may find everything I need there.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Welcome to Andothren. I think the guards here should leave me alone. Yeah. I was risking now, but... Okay, so now I'm just gonna like sell a bunch of stuff and buy lots of supplies. I'm also gonna go to the Mages and Fighters Guild for some free potions. Okay, the Mages and Fighters Guild should be here somewhere at the entrance. All right. I should be able to get the supplies from here.
All right then. I'm listening.
Okay, yeah, I'm a member. Okay, we're gonna get all the health potions. I am overburdened already. I need to sell a bunch of things. Alright, trader.
Are you in need of my services?
Alright, I'm gonna sell all these gemstones. I have 2 scrolls of Undusi's Unhinging. I'll probably need much more. And I also need to buy the Akatosh Lock Splitter. It's not Akatosh, it's Akash Lock Splitter. Let's try to get some more gold. I need to raise my mercantile. I would like to sell my adamantium crossbow, but it's really expensive. Here's the supply chest. I'm gonna get one divine intervention just in case. Cure common disease, why not? Spell absorption. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some spells. Oh, there's a wild open spell. Open 1 to 100 points for 1 second. Should I try to get that one?
I can help you tap your unlocked potential, Outlander.
So alteration spell covers the opening lock, so I'm gonna try to raise some alteration.
At your service, Outlander. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
I'm gonna go to 10.
At your service, Outlander. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Okay.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Within reason. Okay, I'm gonna try to sell adamantium crossbow.
Shall we barter now?
He has 1,000 gold. Let's try. Oh, it's worth 10,000. Maybe we can try to buy something first. See, I have a silver claymore. I'm gonna sell the adamantium crossbow. I really don't care about it much. Alright. It's all good. We also gonna need a whole bunch of potions. He doesn't want to barter with me because I'm a low-ranking member. Interesting.
What was that? I greet you as a friend.
What do you have? Nothing? Okay, I need to find someone useful around here. Maybe here. I don't believe you are of sufficiently high rank to enjoy my superlative services.
Hello, Outlander. I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Oh, she has ebony spear? Let's see. I can try to go to Akamora. It's very cheap.
Sarah?
Let's see what I can find in Akamora. At least there are more supplies. No one wants to deal with me. Okay. Spells. Unducy open door spell. Could be useful. Although I want to find scrolls as well because my alteration is very low.
Good day. Let's do business.
Now there's a whole bunch of potions right here. I'm probably gonna need lots of restore magicka as well.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so now we have 26 standard restore magicka potions and we have 14 restore health. I also have 2 scrolls of Andusi's Unhinging. And I have one only scroll of Akash Lock Splitter. I don't need to find more.
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later?
Let me just check more around. Spells.
Look at my selection and let me know if anything interests you.
We have Levitate. No need.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? Do you seek training?
Okay, I'm gonna train enchant.
I can help you tap your unlocked potential, Outlander. At your service, Outlander.
Right, now we can finally level up. I should be able to sleep here. Alright, we're gonna increase our strength, intelligence, and endurance. Finally, level 2. I would still love to find some Akash Lock Splitters. Let me go around Akamora just a little bit. Because this quest is not time limited, so as long as I'm not arrested by the guards, it's fine. They're not gonna execute Fentus and Morani. They're just gonna stay in a jail. So I'm good. I don't need to rush. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not arrested when I go back to Old Ebonheart. There's also a Fighters Guild somewhere. And then eventually, if I don't find everything I need here, I'm gonna go back to Andothren. Because there are more shops out there. It's actually a good thing that guards in other cities leave me alone. They kinda don't mess with me.
You'll get more than you bargained for from me.
I think he's angry. Excuse me, I don't talk with people I don't like. It's a cool mask. Angry little wood elf. Oh, we have something. Oh, a bazaar. This guy might have something interesting for us. Oh yeah, lots of scrolls. Give me some Akash Lock Splitters. I'm gonna get this one. This is Scroll of Bodily Restoration. It looks very useful. Okay, we can buy 3 scrolls of Akash Lock Splitter. I know we're wasting lots of money here, but this is a very important quest. Okay, maybe we don't have to go back to the Andothren.
Shopping for enchantments.
Laughing Goblin.
My prices are reasonable.
I'm gonna sell the Poison Wayrest spiced wine. I'm gonna keep the Flynn and Sujama and Cyrodiilic Brandy, because I think they have some good effects. I also gonna keep Telvanni Bug Masks. I think we have enough of stuff. We should probably go back to Old Ebonheart.
Think it'll rain?
You can never have enough of health potions. Okay, so now we have 16 standard restore health potions. Should be enough.
Strength is a virtue, friend.
So, where are you from?
Okay, so now we're going back to the Mages Guild, and then back to Andothren, and then to Old Ebonheart. Alright, traveling back
Does
to...
it have money? Let's do business.
We can go back to Old Ebonheart, but we cannot move to the city, so we need to go to Andothren instead.
Good hunting.
It's a beautiful evening in Andothren. Oh, actually it's morning, it's 5 AM. I lost the count of time. Golden Moon's Club. And what's this here? Enchanter. Alright, this might be the right spot.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Vermina's Promise. It's used to charm. Interesting. Wow, Panso resists paralysis. Oh, it's only 20%. Okay, maybe we have enough now. We're gonna go back to the boat and sail back to Old Ebonheart.
Short trip, long trip. You decide.
Taking a trip?
The guards are still in the lookout, so I'm gonna go down to the water. We got our supplies. I think we are ready to finally do this quest. Okay, so now I have to remember where to go. I have no idea. I need the directions from the guys in the Palace of Beggars. You can get to the Ebon Tower sewers from the west sewers via the sewer pipe under the tower bridge. So I need to go to the west sewers. Let's see. This is sewers east, so central. I probably need to go to the central first and then find the western. I have no idea really. The rat again. Oh, this cave rat is really annoying. Oh, it's a disease cave rat. Oh. This just opened. I don't want to get stuck. I don't know what's there. I'm gonna go to the left, to the central sewer system. Okay, this is still like all familiar area. We've been here plenty of times.
What do you ask of me?
What do you ask of me? So, let's see what's going on. Eastern wall. So I'm really hoping that the western sewers are found here somewhere. Oh, this rat is so small, I can barely hit him. I see some crates. I'm gonna check those crates. Oh, they're all empty. Very immersive. Pillows. Yeah, I'm gonna get some acceptance. Quality restore willpower. Because sometimes you never know, you can get some scroll as a random loot. Whoa, what's this? Lord Ratine Morgul. This is a Dremora. What the hell? Before we speak to him, I'm gonna save. Oh, I can't even interact with him. Lord Ratine Morgul. What's he doing there? He just witnessed me stealing all this stuff. Is this a white rat? Look at the size of this rat. White rat, that's weird. Like an albino. Okay. More rats. They're all diseased. steel shield. I have Imperial shield, it's fine. Oh, there's another white rat. Guess this way? No? Oh, is that a door? Do I need to go there? Let's try to use a spell. Okay. We succeeded in opening the lock. This Sewers West. I knew it. But let's just check first all around. Oh, we have a Imperial armor. That's interesting. Western Well. Ooh, there's a guard. Should I get this pauldron? It's 21. That's good. Okay, now we are in the Sewers West. So you can get to the Ebon Tower, Sewers. From the West Sewers, we have the sewer pipe under the Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge. Let's just try to find out. Like nothing in this crates. Oh, we have Imperial Steel Greaves. Why not? Maybe I'll take off my robe. Catacombs of the Grand Chapel. Only mourners, shrine surgeons, and undertakers allowed. Cult pilgrims willing to pray at the shrine of the Hammer of Saint Kaladas are advised to seek permission from the chapel. Keep this gate locked at all times. Yeah, lock level 30. Oh, this is nice looking. It's like little windows or something. More crates. I want to check the crates. Hidden door. Merxia Vendici's manor basement. Have I been here? Indoril amulet. Nice. I wonder why is this basement connected to the sewers? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check the rest of the crates. Let's see what's this. Tower Bridge. This is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, there's a sign, the Legion. Alright, before I go there, I'm gonna check the crates. Because you never know what you're gonna find. Something better than that. Right, so now we're gonna go to the Tower Bridge. Let me just check what's here. What's this? Right. Let me just see something. So, you can get to the Ebon Tower sewers from the west sewer via the sewer pipe under the Tower Bridge. We need to go under the Tower Bridge. Oh, there's a guard. I'm just a guard as well. Okay, we cannot go straight. Luckily, these guards are not chasing us. They're just standing there. So if you approach, their script is gonna activate. But as long as we don't approach, they're fine. I'm gonna try to keep the scrolls, so I'm gonna use the spell. There you go. Nice. Steel Claymore. Too bad I already have Silver Claymore, which is better. Cute. Oh, the guard is moving. So, do I go this way? I think they said I need some to do diving, so maybe you go this way. Ebon Tower. Alright, I think we are getting near. Lock level 40. Yep. Okay, what's next? This is a big room, and it looks like it looks like I had to jump on these crates, like a Super Mario or something. And there's like a platform over there. Yeah, it looks like I need to get to the platform, and there are doors. Or I can just levitate. I have a bunch of levitation potions. Oh, crank. Oh. We raised the water level. This kind of reminds me of the classic Tomb Raider games. Oh, there's no way I can jump on that. Unless I get my trusty jump potion. Where is that? Potion of jump. Yeah, believe it or not, I have it. This is the first time ever I'm using potion of jump. Come on. So potion of jump really makes you just jump higher. Not bad. Okay, there we have another imperial announcement. In the name of His Majesty Uriel Septim VII, sewer access to the Ebon Tower is strictly prohibited. Any and all access to the castle must be made from an above-ground entry point. Access to the sewer system must be cleared. Blah blah blah. Any who are caught attempting to gain access the sewer system will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I know that. I know. Hidden door? So many hidden doors. Oh. Moon sugar. No? Broken sword. Wait, what kind of symbol is this? Is it like related to RK? Old Ebonheart sewers, clandestine sanctuary. It sounds really spooky. Okay. Okay, I think we are supposed to go this way. Okay. Oh, a guard. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh. The entrance to the Legion dungeons should be somewhere in the eastern part of the upper sewers. So we are now in the upper sewers. So we're gonna go east. There. Probably this. Another warning. Do not enter. Entry to the Legion dungeons through the sewers is strictly forbidden. I already know that. We're getting really deep into the dungeons. Here we are, dungeons. The armor is so clunky. Well, luckily there's a hidden door. Where am I supposed to go? Should I try to open? Or go this way? Oh, there are guards. Never mind. I probably need to go here. I'm just gonna use Undusi unhinging. Okay, this looks like dungeons. They're probably on the other side. Hopefully no guards around. Okay. They're probably here. Yep, here's Fentus. Good to see you. Good of you to come here, lad. This is not the sort of retirement I had in mind. It seems old Fentus has finally run out of luck. Well, don't give up hope, Captain. Ever the optimist, eh? I'm afraid it's hopeless. I can feel the chill in my bones. The crows are a-calling at the gallows tree awaits. Yeah, they're gonna hang them as soon as they arrest the rest of the Thieves Guild. So he just gave up. Which is fine, because we need to talk to her. She was supposed to be the one with ideas. Garrick Whitehands, it's good to see you. It seems that the ghost of Delagia's gang has returned to haunt us. I'm sure you recall Medamillion Rain. It seems that after you dealt with the gang, that rat went and talked to the guards instead of skipping town. He's given them his account of how the guild murdered Otrebus Delagia. That's not entirely inaccurate, of course, but he also linked us to the killing of Carandia Corux, the silk merchant. Captain Fentus and myself are the leaders of the guild, so we are the ones taking the fall for this. And thieves like us, we've got other crimes to answer for too. Fentus has all but given up hope, and I don't blame him. Our future is looking rather grim. Okay, I can break you out of here. Where is Medamillion Rain? I'll silence that rat for good. That's not really a wise option right now. If I turn myself in, then maybe they'd free you. Not really. I'm gonna say I can break you out of here. If that were possible, we would have broken out of here already. But there's no escaping from this cell. I'm afraid, not this time. Surely you must have a plan. Well, not a plan, more of a grasp at a straw that most likely won't work. It involves the lost dead mask of Empress Kataria. The imperial government in Old Ebonheart values its image more than keeping a couple of old thieves jailed. If we had the death mask, we could use it to bargain freedom for Fentus and myself. I'm sure, or at least I hope, they couldn't say no to such a prestigious artifact if you manage to find it. Okay, so where is the mask? When Empress Kataria died, her body was brought here, to the city of her ancestors. She was buried in the Ratim ancestral tomb. That tomb has remained hidden and all but forgotten for over 200 years. So the mask has to be in there. So where is the tomb? Deep underneath the catacombs of the Grand Chapel of Talos. There is a secret entrance there. Those who recognize the banner of House Ratim may find a way to open the entrance. But the tomb is protected. Legend says that the lithomancers of the old place the guardian statue at the entrance of the tomb. It won't allow anyone who's not the Ratim blood to enter. But I think she's the blood. I learned all this from my mother, who learned it from her mother, and so on. It is my family legacy. I am Rani of House Ratim. Empress Kataria was the oldest sister of my great-great-grandmother. So how am I supposed to get inside? You are not of Ratim blood, but if you had something of Ratim blood with you, you might be able to bypass the tomb's guardian. Wait a moment, please. Is she gonna cut herself to some blood? Morandi removes her right eye from its socket. She hands it through the bars to you. You notice it's made of some sort of crystal with blood circulating inside it. It glows faintly. Okay, so we got the Morani's enchanted eye. With that eye on you, I hope you should be able to get into the Ratim ancestral tomb. Go to the catacombs under the Grand Chapel of Talos. You can access the catacombs unseen from the western sewers. So we're going all the way back, I think. Look for an empty, unmaintained tomb with a wolf banner and 2 unlit torches. There is a secret mechanism there. I'm not quite sure what, but it will open the way inside. And once you leave here, I'll let the guards know that we'll soon have the death mask and are willing to give it to the guards, or to the Empire, in exchange for our freedom. Please find it and don't get yourself arrested or killed. Godspeed, you're our only hope. Okay, that was the plan. I should access the catacombs through the western sewers, because I'm still not supposed to be arrested by guards. Yeah, Captain Fentus just gave up. So I think we need to go back all the way, the same way. So it's the western sewers again. Oh, this is a long dive. I don't remember this being so long. And then we need to find the Chapel of Talos. Oh yeah, this way. Oh, the guard is gone. Okay, so the chapel. I should access the catacombs through the western sewers. Okay. The secret entrance, which is in the catacombs under the Grand Chapel of Talos. The Grand Chapel of Talos. I wonder if that place there is that Grand Chapel. This is the only chapel I've found. Oh, there's a mud crab. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the Grand Chapel of Talos. Okay. Let's use Undusi's open door. Alright. Okay. And now we are in the Grand Chapel of Talos. Imperial Templar helmet. I'm not gonna steal nothing from here. It's kind of too sacred. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the Undercroft. Oh, there's the wolf banner. Ebony trimmed torch. I hear something. Oh, these are some like holy relics. Oh, this sounds cool. Foundation stone of Laevin Chapel. Foundation stone of Laevin Chapel. Moved to Ebonheart by order of Her Majesty Empress Kintira I to commemorate the death of Saint Kaladas and the construction of the Ebon Tower on the 7th of Morning Star, the 3rd era, 24. This is the Hammer of Saint Kaladas. People actually come here to pray to this, for like a pilgrimage. It looks so awesome. It's a two-handed hammer with the effects of turn undead, light, and shock damage. I'm not gonna steal it. This is a holy relic. Plus, blunt weapons are not even my skill, so... I wonder what produces this sound. Is it like some kind of enchantment? You can feel the weight of history in this place. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal. I wonder if this is Saint Calidus. Okay. This is the wolf banner. Ooh, yeah, Ra Team Ancestral Tomb, Lichgate. I don't like the sound of that. Ebony trimmed torch. You put the fallen torch in the sconce. It locks in place. This is it. It's called Lichgate. This is probably to close. Yeah, the secret door has already been opened. Okay, Ra Team, Ancestral Tomb. Do you wish to crawl through this space? I really hope that we're not gonna encounter a lich. Luck level 40. I can use scrolls, I have plenty of scrolls, but let me try to level up my alteration. My alteration is 11. Thank you. So this tomb hasn't been explored in 200 years. Empress Kataria is buried here, actually. This is her tomb. And she was from Old Ebonheart, or the city prior to Old Ebonheart, the ancient Dunmer city. Ra Team, or something like that, I forgot. It's all like an old Dunmer lore. I'm just kinda concerned about the name Lichgate. Okay, this goes really deep. Okay, where do we go now? I guess here. Ah, what? Khalaan, a propylon chamber. It's an ancient Dunmer stronghold. Spellstone. Hmm? I have no idea what's this. But it looks to me like it's probably related to some quest. I mean, it's called Spellstone. I'm gonna harvest all of it. Okay. Nice. I didn't expect to find a Dunmer stronghold. Okay. We're going this way then. We just need to find the mask of the Empress and give it to the Empire in exchange for prisoners. Simple as it is, and there are some skeletons and there are some undead. Ooh. Let's read a note. Unknown Thieves warning. Stop. Don't take a single step forward. The hidden god is watching. Ever watching. It killed the others. Don't go near it. Do it and you're dead. Good luck. Well, it's not really specific, like What kind of light source is that? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to go near that statue. Maybe the light will like burn me or kill me if I approach. Dead thieves. Okay, I'm gonna get these things. Why not? Master's lockpicks. I kinda prefer spells. Crank. Should we crank it up? Let's crank it up. Empress Kataria. How funny the tavern the Thieves Guild was staying in was called Empress Kataria. Right. Ratim Ancestral Tomb, the Hall of Kings Past. Wow. Labyrinth. Is there a way down? Yes. Urn of Tyrannis. I'm not gonna... mess with these urns. Urn of Leon. They're all unique. These are like some Indoril. Are these Indoril ruins? It looks to me like they're Indoril style architecture. Oh, what's this? Key to the Empress Burial, yeah. Oh, this is cursed. Urn of Moralen. Listen to this. First of withered fragments. The warrior poet Vivek appeared as a visitation in the ancestor alcove of House Mora, whose rose-worn prince of garlands was a hero against the northern demons. Probably Nords. So he speaks of like an ancient war between Dunmer and Nords. First era, I think. Vivek congregate with the bones. He said, "A scavenger cannot acquire a silk sash and expect to discover the greater system of its predecessor. Perfect happiness is embraced only by the weeping. Give me back, and do so freely, what is barren of my marriage, and I will not erase you from the thought realm of God." It's too metaphysical. Your line has a notable enchantress that my sister Ayam, Alexia, is fond of, and from her murky wisdom alone do I condescend to ask. Okay, let's read this. A bone walker emerged from a wall. It had 3 precious stones set in its lower jaw, a magical practice of old. Vivek kissed the first precious stone, he kissed the second precious stone, and he kissed the opal and said, "Down I take thee." "Milord," the king of assassins said, "the prince of House Mora is now fond of you as well. I place him in a corner of Dagon. His eyes I set into the fire prayer for the wicked. His mouth I stuffed with birds." So it sounds to me like it is speaking of some ritual or ceremony. And Vivek was involved, which is not good. House Mora is, I believe, like an ancient, like a Dunmer house. I don't remember. This is cursed. I think this urn is cursed. It sounds like some ceremony for the undead, because they mentioned bone walkers with some gemstones. And basically it sounded to me like a ceremony of creating like undead. I need to go up. Let's go here. There you go. Okay, we are getting near something. Urn of Creatus. I'm not gonna open these urns. Alright. Okay, the Burial of the Empress. Lock level 80, but I think I got the key. You can't rest, enemies are nearby. Really? I don't see any enemy. Unless it's on the other side. I mean, something's probably guarding the tomb of the Empress. I mean, she was the Empress of the Empire. Dunmer Empress. Oh, I already opened. I used the key. There's a sign of the Legion, the Empire. Silver dagger. Coda flowers. Sarcophagus of Cataria Septim. Well, that's it. Let's do it. Here in sleep ethereal lies Cataria Septim of House Ratim, Duchess of Ebonheart and Wardenfell, Queen of the Nine Jewels, and Empress of Old Tamriel. Death Mask of Cataria. I like how the character right away had to write in a journal. Oh, I found the death mask. Let's take a look at the Cataria. Oh. Oh, it's closing already. Okay. We haven't disturbed the dead, we just took the mask. What the hell? Is this Antonia Florane? Antia Florane. He trapped me here. Oh, he's gonna ask for a mask. Well, well, well. Looks like the metaphorical tables have turned. Hand over the death mask of Empress Cataria, if you please. It seems that removing the mask from the Empress's sarcophagus has triggered a security mechanism, trapping you like a little mouse. Lucky for you, Antio is here. There was a crank just outside this burial chamber. I bet it can be used to lower the gate that's keeping you imprisoned, but I want you to give me the death mask first. Hand it over. Okay. How did you get in there? In here? I shadowed you, simple as that. Followed in your footsteps. Without you, I would have never gotten past that stone guardian. So I thank you for that. Now, give me the mask. Morani and Fentus are in trouble and need this mask. If they're in trouble, it's their own damn fault. Real thieves wouldn't have gotten themselves caught by the guards. You're far too sentimental, Garrick Whitehands. I say good riddance. Oh, really? Let me out, I saved your life earlier. True, you did save my life in Chuzevsk, and now I'm saving yours. All I'm asking is that you give me the mask first. I'm not gonna say, "Auntie, you little rat. Let me out or I will kill you." I need to play smart. Why would I trust you? You don't have any other choice but to trust me, do you? Give me the mask and I swear on my mother's grave that I will free you. You know what, I don't care. Alright. Take the mask. See, it wasn't that hard, was it? This mask, it will make me famous. Everyone in Tamriel will know the name of Auntie of Lorraine. I'm off. Ta-da! I gave Auntie of Lorraine the mask, and he ran away, but kept his promise and lowered the gate. Okay. They are the undead.
Help!
Where is this dude? Where is Auntie? Where is he? There he is. Auntie of Lorraine lies grievously wounded. Without your help, he will surely perish. Help him. What? Here, take. Okay. So much thing going on. So I decided to help him because I'm a nice guy. Here, take the death mask. I'm ashamed I took it from you. And I want you to know that I'm sorry. Sorry for everything. You are the better thief of us two. Always have been. I'm glad I lived to tell you that. Dude, there are a whole bunch of skeletons behind. We need to run. It's alright, I forgive you. It's alright, I forgive you. Whatever. Now, let's get the hell out of here. Yes. Auntie of Lorraine exits the Hall of Kings past. You wonder if you'll ever see him again. His wounds were rather serious. Okay, no more undead. Do I have the mask? Yes. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here. These levitation potions literally saved my life. So now what? Do I need to go all the way back to the dungeons? Okay, I'm just gonna exit the tomb and then I'm gonna see where to go next. Okay, we're gonna crawl out. There's Morani and the guards. Greetings, thief. Have no fear. We are not here to arrest you. We are here under his lordship's orders. Your boss here has stuck a deal for her and Captain Fentus' lives in exchange for the death mask of Empress Kataria. We've been authorized to collect it from you. I assume you have it? Surrender the mask and your bosses will be freed. The Imperial government guarantees it. Well, I can lie and say no, I didn't find it. I can be a jerk and say I decided to keep it for myself. But I'm gonna give it to them. Yes, here you go. Thank you for your cooperation. I will deliver this to his lordship. You have done a great service to the Imperial government. I will send word to the jailers that the transaction has been completed and Fentus is to be released. You and Morani can go now. Okay.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
A pleasure to meet you.
Let me speak to Morani. Let's get back to the inn. We'll talk there. Yeah, good idea. Good thing I didn't steal the hammer.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Right. I had enough of these sewers for rest of the playtime. Back to the inn. Yeah, I gave the death mask of Empress Kataria to the guards. Morani and Fentus are now free. And the guild in Old Ebonheart has been saved. Black rat. Oh, this is the manor. Merxia Vendici. Where isn't there a family Vendici in Skyrim? This is a Tower Bridge. No more going there. I need to go back to the central. I just want to see the light of the day again. Oh. I don't want to die by a rat now, after everything. These cave rats are really dangerous. All right. Dusk Bell. There are still areas that I haven't explored in the sewers, but I'm fine with that. So many rats. Okay, this is it. We're going out. Well, we did a lot in this episode. I finally leveled up. And I believe this is the end of the Old Ebonheart's Thieves Guild. It's crazy because it felt like a... I don't know. It felt like a main quest or something. And this episode is dark. It's constantly dark and I spent all the time in the sewers. So now we can finally roam free through Old Ebonheart again. I can put my robes back. Let's put expensive Imperial cap. I think this is it. As for the Old Ebonheart, we saved the guild. I think there was a very legit option to actually not save the guild and fail. So we got a good ending. Here's the Empress Kataria. Alright, everyone is back. Let's find Morani and Captain Fentus. Oh, Captain Fentus is not back.
May I help you, Outlander?
May I help you, Outlander? That's all she has to say? You found the death mask of Empress Kataria. You saved us. Thanks to you, Captain Fentus and myself were freed and the guild is no longer hunted by the guards. I knew they couldn't say no to the mask. I'm sure it will be put on display somewhere in the Ebon Tower. I also hear that Medamillion Rain was promptly thrown into the dungeons for feeding the guards falsified evidence. So he got what was coming to him. Once again, you have my gratitude. I'm just gonna say you're welcome. You can keep my enchanted eye. It will allow you to gain access to the ancestral tomb again, if you want to. I'm sure my ancestors left behind all sorts of treasures that are still awaiting to be unearthed. So yeah, but I'm gonna go back there, but once I'm level up, like much higher. I want to slay those skeletons undead, and yeah, there's this Dahmer stronghold and that cursed urn with the weird sounds. So once I level up higher and I feel more confident, I'm gonna go back there. So what now? We have no more jobs for you, Garrick Whitehands. Fitz in Firewatch and Gordel the Scrivener in Alma's Tier might have something to offer, unless you work for them already. However, before you leave, Captain Fentus wanted to talk to you. The old captain is finally retiring and he wished to say farewell to you. He's waiting at the docks. I feel like I need a break from Thieves Guild for a couple of episodes. Let's see what he has to say. Eagolf the not so mute. He pretends to be mute again. Alright, let's go say farewell to the captain. And I wonder about the Auntie of Lorraine. I think he finally kinda snapped out of his arrogance.
I see I stand in good company. What can I do for you?
Alright, let's find Captain, and this is it. I think this is a good episode actually. We finally finished this quest line. The epic Old Ebonheart's Thieves Guild quest line. Where's Captain Fentus? Oh, there he is. Oh, he got a little boat. Oh, he got a little like a Dwemer boat.
Serves them right, the thieving swine.
He's talking to himself. He's losing it.
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Those Dwemer airship plans we got at the very beginning of the game, they pay off. Wow. Garrick Whitehands, my dear lad, I want to bid you farewell before I sail into the sunset. See this sailboat here? It's the very same you acquired for me from Ruma Soanix. Oh, okay. And thanks to the Dwemer airship plans, I could install some mechanical improvements. A real beauty, isn't it? I wound up naming it the Empress Ransom, after all that happened. I wouldn't be standing here breathing the sea air if it wasn't for you. You delivered me from the Legion dungeons, laddie. I was sure I would hang, but you did the impossible and saved me and Morani. I want you to have this jacket of all trades as my humble thank you. Okay, jacket of all trades. I do have one question for you though, before I leave. Auntie of Lorraine never returned back to the inn. What became of him? Last I saw him was in Ratim ancestral tomb. I don't know where he is now. Or I can say he tried to betray the guild, but I bested him. Well, technically that's what happened, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say last I saw him was in the tomb and I don't know where he is now. I'm not surprised by Antio's treachery, well, I guess. He's a no-good scamp, but you did the right thing helping him. I wonder if that's the last you'll hear of him. Antio has always had a habit of appearing unexpectedly. Hasn't he? That's for sure. I'll be leaving now, and I'm afraid this is the last time we meet. I am proud to have had you on my crew. Okay, we got something more now. You're a daring rapscallion, and I'm going to miss you, laddie. I want you to have this as a farewell gift. It's a thieves' moral compass. Now, it won't give you answers to questions of right and wrong, but It will point you towards hidden treasures. May it guide you well. It's been an honor, Captain. Don't go, we need you. Finally, I was getting tired of you. It's been an honor, Captain. The honor was all mine. Farewell, the high seas await. I guess after we leave and come back, he'll be gone. Okay, getting ready to sail away. Captain Fentus thanked me for everything I had done for him and the guild. For saving his own life, he gave me the jacket of all trades. As a farewell gift, he also gave me a Thieves' moral compass. It won't give me answers to questions of right and wrong, but it'll point me towards hidden treasures. The Old Ebonheart Thieves Guild has no more jobs for me. We did it, and we barely reached level 2. Gotta say, you gotta be really experienced in this kind of things. Wow. Okay. Now I have to think about what to do next. We're gonna probably end this episode here. We saved the guild. It was really crazy. Today's episode was really nuts. We spent most of the time in sewers and dungeons, but it was actually very fun.
Think it'll rain?
So I'm gonna think about now what to do next. What's here? So this is the Delagia's house. It's all empty. So can I just claim this house for myself? Ooh, Nordic Iron Cuirass. Yeah, let's have a rest. Alright, we found our place for now. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. This was very fun, and I'll see you very soon.